everyone, it's Roisin Anson and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to show you what my writing schedule for 2025 is going to be. This video was supposed to be done like at the end of last year, beginning of this year. It is currently almost the end of June and I'm just finally sorting it out. So we are currently on the Sunday the 22nd of June, so as of tomorrow, which is the 23rd, is when I'm starting my writing schedule from. So for the rest of June I want to reread Project Wolf number 3, which is the book that I'm currently working on, and I have about 40,000 words in the rough draft so far. So I want to reread that, so in July I can finish off Project Wolf number 3 and get the last 40,000 or so words left that I have to write in that. Then in August and September I want to work on Project Wolf number 4, and then in October and November I want to work on Project Wolf number 5, the first rough draft of both of those. I'm giving myself 2 months to finish them and get the rough draft out, so it would probably be about 40,000 a month that I want to be working on to get the goal. And then in December I'm going to either be catching up on the last little bits of Project Wolf number 5 if I didn't finish it in November, or I'm going to go back over Project Wolf number 1, because the last book in this series is Project Wolf number 5, so there is going to be a 5-book series. So if I finish the rough draft of Project Wolf number 5 in November, in December I am going to go back through Project Wolf number 1 and make sure it's all consistent and it's all in the right order and that sort of stuff. And I want to basically put in the threads from book 1, book 2, 3 and 4 and 5 into book 1 to make sure that I'm throwing it through and it all makes sense and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be editing book number 1 from the Project Wolf and seeing if I can make it better and more stronger with now the rest of the series all being done and all finishing with the rough draft anyway. So yes, so that's the plan for my writing schedule. That is obviously all dependent on my health and if my health is okay. I am not having an operation this year for my knees like I originally thought. I am going on holiday 1 week for about 2 weeks really in October. So maybe I'll take those 2 weeks off, or I'll reduce my word count on those days. So I won't be doing as much work, but I am probably still going to be doing work while on the plane and that sort of stuff. So yes, I'm going to attempt to finish the rough drafts of each of my projects this year, and then next year I'm going to have a complete editing year type thing. I want to get it as strong as possible, have it as edited, all of them and that sort of stuff, and hopefully I can publish next year, beginning of 2027. So yes, that is my goal and I'm very excited. And this is going to be a very short video because that's the writing schedule that I have for the rest of the year. I'm trying to get about 40,000 for the next 5 months in each of my projects. And then in December I am going to be working on getting Project Wolf number 1 to be as strong as possible, so that, and that, bear in mind, Project Wolf number 1 has had the most edits. I have done a lot of edits already on Project Wolf number 1, so that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to try and get it as strong as possible so that when I come to finishing the rest of the series and editing the rest of the series, it's all cohesive and it's as strong as it can be, so that when I publish it is all ready. So I will see you in the next video and I hope you have a good day. If you liked this video, please like, comment and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.